Hello everyone. I hope that we are all good. And so right here I have got another new fan for the collection. This is a 1981 Xpelair Personal Cooler desk fan. Now, this was a recent fan I managed to buy off Etsy. Some of you guys might have heard of Etsy. Etsy is a bit similar to eBay. But yeah, I've got this little Xpelair Personal Cooler off Etsy. Now, I've not seen these Xpelair Personal Coolers for quite some years, I've not seen these for nearly 10, 12 years. I've not seen them. It still has the original box and it is rather damaged, but I'm still going to keep it even though it is completely worn out, or very nearly completely worn out. Very original 80s style. That's just it. It's called Xpelair Cooler, but in truth it's called the Xpelair Personal Cooler. So, personal cooling fan, hence why personal cooler. Somewhere there it would probably say something like that. Xpelair PPFF4, that's the model. Got two retro photos. One of it being used in the kitchen, one being used in an office, which is very classic. And a typewriter, you don't see many typewriters anymore. So yeah, so it says made in England. I can't work out what that says. Comforts or something to BS 800. Yeah, there's not much in the box because, as I said, it's knackered out now. So yeah, it's very in good condition. Well, box is alright. The fan's in even better. Well, see, it's got some marks on it, but you'd expect that really. So yeah, so here's the front. Here's the side. Here's the back. Now, as you'll notice, these are modelled from the original Xpelair DX100 extractor fan with the orange blades from the early 80s. So I definitely remember the original Xpelair DX100 from the early 80s with the orange blades. I 100% remember that one. Used to be able to find them in a lot of toilets and bathrooms in the I think early 80s up until now, I think. I used to know a couple of places. I used to know two places that still had the original DX100 with the orange blades, and they're quite rare to find now with the original DX100 with the orange blades. But yeah, this was a real treasured fan to get. It only came today. So yeah, got a switch on the top, and it says Xpelair there, the original black Xpelair logo. You don't often see that anymore, although on the actual DX100 extractor fan, the original DX100 extractor fan, the Xpelair logo is obviously black, but I believe they continued the I believe that Xpelair originally continued the original DX100 with the orange blades for quite some time. I think up until mid 90s, I think, or bit less than that. But yeah, basically what Xpelair have done is they've stuck a brown grill on the front of it and called it a personal cooler. And it's got a little rocker. It's got a little orange rocker switch on the top. And here's the rating sticker, pause to read that if you like. Made in England, 1981, GEC Xpelair Limited. Now, obviously, you guys know I'm a huge expert in the General Electric Company Limited, and I remembered back in the day that when these were, well, I knew about, maybe 10, 12 years ago that these were made by the General Electric Company Limited, and they are. So yeah, so obviously it's one that's going to stay in the collection for quite some time, and I'm going to get it all cleaned up and working. when I first tested it a few minutes ago, it's the very, very first time I plugged it in, switched it on, it worked beautifully. Like the seller said in the Etsy listing, sorry. Not what the seller said in the Etsy listing, it works beautifully, it's nice and quiet. So yeah, yes, anyway, so without any further ado, let's switch it on. Now it doesn't give out much of a draft, but it would 100% cool down someone that's right next to it. I mean, where I'm standing, I can feel it. But yeah, it's pretty good. It sort of sounds like the original DX100 with the orange blades, just runs nice and quiet. So obviously it only extracts a little bit from the back here. Apart from that, it's nice and quiet. So yes, anyway, so without any further ado, we'll now watch the spin down. I'm going to do a separate scene now, switching it on from the back. So we'll watch the spin down from this side. Sorry about that. Yeah, despite of its size, as it's really, really small, when I go on holiday to the Isle of Wight in a few months, this will probably be one of my personal fans I'll take with me, or it'll be the only one I'll take with me. But I'm thinking I could take some of the collection with me this summer to the Isle of Wight. One big fan, two little ones. I'm thinking maybe this and the Ventaxia Micro, as this and the Ventaxia Micro will be good companions, because they're both by sort of the same brand that were by the General Electric company, because I think Ventaxia was sort of were not obviously same, not obviously, but yeah, if you understand what I mean. I'm just excited because I got this. But yeah, the Ventaxia and Xpelair, as they've incorporated brands together back in the day, and I think they still are now. They'll be very good companions. Yeah, so without any further ado, I'll try it from this side, acting as if it's the original DX100 with the orange blades. But yeah, obviously that was mainly used as an extractor fan first off, probably. But yeah, that runs just fine. So yeah. And so yes, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video of seeing my new Xpelair Personal Cooler desk fan from 1981. And it's still complete with its original box, even though it is a bit in poor condition, but it's still good to have the fan as well in very good condition. And so yes, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and see ya!